Ever pondered about the roots of one of the world's oldest civilizations, Iran, formerly known as Persia? Let's journey back in time around 5,000 years ago to 3,200 BC. This is when the tale of Persia begins, with the early civilizations of Iran. The Elamite kingdoms were the first to emerge in the southwestern region of Iran. Known for their advanced knowledge in metallurgy, the Elamites were a force to be reckoned with. The Elamite kingdom's reign was significant, but it was the Achaemenid Empire that truly marked the birth of Persia as a global powerhouse. Founded by Cyrus the Great in the mid-6th century BC, the Achaemenid Empire was nothing short of majestic. Cyrus the Great, a ruler known for his benevolent leadership, was instrumental in this process, unifying numerous city-states under his rule. Cyrus the Great wasn't just a conqueror, he was a visionary who believed in the importance of cultural diversity and human rights. His respect for different cultures and religions allowed the conquered regions to retain their cultural and religious identities. The Achaemenid Empire under Cyrus the Great stretched from the Indus Valley in the east to the Balkans in the west, making it one of the largest empires in history. The empire's capital, Pasargadae, showcased the unique Persian architecture, blending various cultural elements into a harmonious whole. This was the birth of the Persian style that would influence architecture and art for centuries to come. But the birth of Persia wasn't just about the expansion of territories, or the creation of a unique architectural style. It was about the development of a distinct Persian identity, a complex blend of cultures, traditions, and ideas that continue to shape Iran today. The rise of Persia under Cyrus the Great set the stage for an era of Persian influence and power, but it was just the beginning. Have you ever wondered when Persia hit its peak of influence and power? Well, let's stroll through the corridors of time to the Parthian and Sasanian eras, where Persia shone brightly with its cultural, scientific, and military prowess. The Parthian era, stretching from 247 BCE to 224 CE, saw Persia emerge as a formidable force on the global stage. Known for their unmatched cavalry, the Parthians were masters of the battlefield, often confounding their enemies with their signature Parthian shot. But it wasn't all about war and conquest. The Parthians also valued cultural exchanges, absorbing Greek, Indian, and Chinese influences to create a unique and vibrant culture. Then came the Sasanian era, from 224 to 651 CE, an era that many consider as the zenith of Persian civilization. The Sasanians took the cultural baton from the Parthians and ran with it. They made monumental strides in architecture, literature, and science. They built grand palaces and fire temples, penned exquisite poetry, and made significant scientific discoveries that would echo through the centuries. The Zoroastrian religion, with its emphasis on good thoughts, good words, and good deeds, was the heartbeat of Persian society during both eras. Zoroastrianism was not just a religion, it was a way of life that seeped into every aspect of Persian culture, shaping social norms, laws, and even art. But the golden age of Persia was not just about grand buildings and profound philosophies. It was also about the people, the scholars, the poets, the artists, the architects, and the scientists. They were the ones who breathed life into this golden era, who made it sparkle and shine. Their contributions to the world are immeasurable, their legacy enduring. The golden age of Persia was a time of great advancement, but it would soon face a significant challenge. So let's brace ourselves as we explore the turbulence that lies ahead in the next chapter of this riveting tale. What happens when a powerful empire encounters an unstoppable force? This question came to life in the 7th century when the Islamic conquest swept across Persia. The Sasanian Empire, the last pre-Islamic Persian empire, was known for its wealth, military might, and cultural influence. But despite its strength, it succumbed to the Islamic armies, marking a profound shift in Iran's history. The Islamic conquest was not just a political takeover, it was a cultural and religious transformation. The Persian Empire, which had been predominantly Zoroastrian, gradually adopted Islam as the state religion. The Arabic language and Islamic customs began to intermingle with local Persian traditions, giving birth to a unique cultural blend. In the midst of this transformation, a new power emerged: the Seljuk dynasty. The Seljuks were a Turkic dynasty that originated from the Central Asian steppes. They embraced Islam, and by the 11th century had established a vast empire that stretched from the eastern Mediterranean to the heart of Central Asia. The Seljuk Empire played a pivotal role in shaping the region's history. They championed Sunni Islam, acting as a bulwark against the spreading influence of the Shia Fatimid Caliphate. They also revived Persian culture, promoting Persian literature, art, and architecture. The Seljuks gave the world scholars like Omar Khayyam, the mathematician, astronomer, philosopher, and poet, whose works continue to inspire today. But the Seljuks were not invincible. Internal strife, coupled with external threats, led to their decline. By the end of the 12th century, their once mighty empire had fragmented into smaller states. Nonetheless, their influence lived on, paving the way for future Persian empires and shaping the cultural and religious landscape of the region. The Islamic conquest marked a new chapter in Iran's history, but the nation's story was far from over. The legacy of the Islamic conquest and the Seljuk dynasty is still evident in Iran today, a testament to their enduring impact on this fascinating and complex nation. How did Iran transition from a series of dynasties to a modern nation? This question takes us to an era of profound transformation, beginning with the rise of the Safavid dynasty in the early 16th century. The Safavids, known for their red headgear, were the first to declare Shia Islam as the state religion. This decision not only defined Iran's unique identity in the Islamic world, but also ignited conflicts with their Sunni neighbors. Nevertheless, under their rule, Iran flourished culturally. The capital, Isfahan, was adorned with architectural marvels, and Persian arts, crafts, and literature thrived. But empires rise and fall, and the Safavids were no exception. Towards the end of the 17th century, their power began to wane, and by the mid-18th century they were overthrown by the Afghans. Following a brief period of instability, a new dynasty emerged, the Qajars. They ruled from the late 18th century to the early 20th century, a period marked by significant reforms. The Qajars modernized the military, established a government bureaucracy, and initiated diplomatic relations with Europe. However, their rule was also marked by internal strife and territorial losses. A pivotal moment during this era was the constitutional revolution in the early 20th century. This revolution was a response to the Qajars' mismanagement and a call for a constitution to limit royal authority. It marked the birth of a parliament, or majlis, and the emergence of modern Iran. The constitutional revolution was a testament to the Iranian people's resilience and thirst for progress. It wasn't a smooth ride, though. The journey was fraught with challenges, including foreign interference and internal conflicts. But these trials didn't deter the Iranians. They fought for their rights and paved the way for the formation of a constitutional monarchy. The journey to modern Iran was fraught with challenges, but it paved the way for a new era. This statement encapsulates Iran's historical journey from the Safavids to the Qajars. It's a testament to the nation's resilience and determination to evolve despite the hurdles. What defines Iran in the contemporary world? As we delve into the 20th and 21st centuries, we'll explore the answer to this question. The last century began with the reign of the Pahlavi dynasty. Established in 1925 by Reza Shah Pahlavi, this era saw significant modernization efforts, as well as the centralization of power. However, these changes came with a curtailing of political freedoms, leading to discontent among the populace. This brings us to one of the most pivotal moments in Iran's modern history, the 1979 Islamic Revolution. Led by Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini, this uprising resulted in the overthrow of Mohammad Reza Shah Pahlavi, the last Shah of Iran. The revolution was a response to decades of perceived autocratic rule, and it culminated in the establishment of the Islamic Republic of Iran, a theocratic state under the leadership of Khomeini. Since then, Iran has navigated complex internal dynamics and international relations. Ranging from economic sanctions to nuclear deal negotiations, Iran's position in the global landscape has been marked by periods of isolation and engagement. Its rich oil reserves have made it a significant player in the energy market, while its strategic location has often placed it at the center of geopolitical tensions. In recent history, Iran has continued to face challenges and opportunities. From grappling with economic issues and political unrest, to asserting its influence in the Middle East, the nation's journey is ongoing. Despite these complexities, Iran's vibrant culture, long-standing traditions, and indomitable spirit continue to thrive, making it a fascinating study in resilience and adaptation. In the end, what defines Iran in the contemporary world is a rich tapestry woven from threads of history, culture, politics, and religion. It's a country that has seen empires rise and fall, revolutions alter its course, and yet it continues to shape its own destiny. From ancient Persia to modern Iran, the nation's history is a testament to its resilience and cultural richness. It's a story that invites us to look beyond the headlines and appreciate the depth and breadth of Iran's historical journey.